This is Taiwan Talk.
This is Taiwan Talk on ICRT.
I'm Eric Smith, and welcome to Taiwan Talk. Today we're speaking with Liu Ruoyu, who in 1988 founded the U Theater, a group renowned for its combination of Zen-based drumming, meditation, martial arts, dance, and music. I asked director Liu how she was inspired to found the U Theater.
Before I back to Taiwan to found the U Theater, I was studying in America, and I was studying in NYU. And then I got a chance to California to study with a theater master whose name is Jerzy Gutowski. He's a Polish director, but he is working a very, very different way. We are working on the UC Irvine's farm departments use those forests, use those natural place to training us. So I studied with him in that natural place about a whole year. So that year is a big influence to me. So when I back to Taiwan, I start to thinking how am I growing? How I got so the way of our growing already separated with our natural place and also our ancient Chinese culture. So when I back, I think the mission is I want to raise growing up. I want to raise growing up, to grow up, and I want to, again, to feel the feeling of Chinese ancient culture and also to be with the natural.
So a fusion of ancient Chinese performance with a modern aesthetic of nature.
Yeah. Your describing is much, much better.
Not at all. So the U Theater does drumming?
Yeah, we do drumming, but and also we do martial arts.
Martial arts, okay.
All the members, we train in the martial arts and also meditation. So drumming, martial arts, and meditation, those is the basic training elements for the members. So of course we perform. Yeah.
So is there a religious element to this? Because you mentioned meditation. Is there a Buddhist component to this or separate?
We do follow the Buddhist follow the Buddhists about the life, but it not belongs to any religion. We just do meditation, trying to be to understand ourselves. Because when we sit, when we be quiet, actually we got the chance to understand how our mind, how our brain is so busy. So when we got the chance to be quiet in our inner side, so then we can understand how about ourselves, to understand who am I. So it's not exactly belongs to any religion, but it's a kind of religious manner. Yeah.
Okay, so does that tie into the idea of Zen-based drumming? Because when I hear this term, Zen drumming, I'm not really sure what that means. Can you explain it?
Yeah, because when we training the members, our basic place is near Taipei at Muzhang. It's near Zhengda University, but there's a mountain. So the mountain is still very natural. So every day we go to the mountain and we do Tai Chi, martial arts training, and then meditation, and then drumming, rehearsing, hearing the natural sounds, hearing the birds, to feeling the wind. It's a kind of trying to let those young people get more quiet.
Do you feel like the repetition in the drumming, the repetition of the act of drumming also helps you to sort of go into a Zen-like sort of trance?
Yes, it does. Because I think because of the environment, the mountain, it helps a lot. And also the way of drumming. We're not practicing it so complicated. So every time when we beat the drum, which we have to hear just like I said, to hear the sound of the natural.
So it's kind of ironic that you're using the noise of a drum to help bring inner peace and inner silence to someone, but I see your point, yeah.
Yes. Your word's still very good.
When we return tomorrow, I'll ask Director Liu about the Reform Through Art program her group is involved with, a program that teaches Zen drumming to convicts. I'm Eric Smith, and thanks for tuning in to Taiwan Talk.
This is Taiwan Talk.
This is Taiwan Talk on ICRT.
Welcome to Taiwan Talk. I'm Eric Smith, and today we're once again chatting with Liu Ruoyu, the founder of U Theater, a Taipei-based group that now performs its works of Zen-based drumming, martial arts, dance, and music across the globe. A few years back, U Theater made headlines for training convicts and inviting them to perform with the theater.
3 years ago, we got a project to teach the prisoners drum. So since that time until now, it's over 3 years. And then we just surprised is they are really learning it very seriously. So they really do it very good. So that's why we brought them out to perform. So when they come out to perform, people are really surprised.
So they're
and
still
they're still
prisoners.
Yeah, they are really still prisoners. Yes, when they coming out, they still need to with the guard, with the police, like a 12 person coming out, 24 police coming out with them. And then they perform in the culture center. They come to the Taipei to perform at the Dr. Zheng Yushen's Memory Hall, and then they really make it really professional. So that's why we feel when they coming out, they can become some artists. So we invite them. If they want to join, we invite them to join the company. So now we have two the members. They are from this Zhanghua jail.
Okay, are you? Do you have any plans to perhaps set up a drumming program for prisoners inside different jails in Taiwan?
Because I think it's a difficult work. Even the teacher, how the teacher's way of teaching them, and also how to be friends with them. It's a difficult. It's not a lot of all the members can do it. So far we still only this Zhanghua jail, not all of the jail. But I think maybe a few years more we can help more people. But so far only this one place. Yeah.
Okay.
But I think we will keep teaching them and then keep got influence with them and then keep brought them out to perform. Yeah.
All right. The U Theater has a brand new production that I think you debuted just very recently in Taichung. Can you tell me a little bit about this new show? This
production is another different production. This is made by our young adult members. Our young adult group is a very special way of training. They've been studying with us for 10 years. So in these 10 years, we're training them from the drumming. But when they got to a so-called high school, so they got into our high school. We cooperate with another normal high school. So they have 20 hours to study piano, percussion, martial arts, dancing, and youth drumming. So for these 3 years, they study all those things. And then they got into the university. They are studying music department, dance department, martial arts department. So we let them become another group, so-called young adult new member group. So this time it's performing by them. And they got more energy. They got more young, so they have different way of perform with old, so-called with our former member. So this production, we called it Blooming Enlightenment. So it's talking about the flower. So how a flower is becoming enlightened as like a human being. So those young people, they make their own composed. So they make their own choreography for the movement, and they make a very, very good story also. So we invite the people to see how U Theater to training our young people. So in these 10 years, what we have done in those education, in those working, yeah.
Liu Lao, thank you so much for talking with us today. I really appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule. 谢谢.
Okay, 谢谢.
check www.utheater.org.tw for info on where you can see their latest show. I'm Eric Smith, and thanks for tuning in to Taiwan Talk.